the tags. I'm not identifying myself and I'm not going to answer your questions. You may call a supervisor and have that here because you had told me this is a stop and ID state, which it's not. So that was a lie, your first one.
You're failing to present any identification, sir. That
to every driver within this state.
I'm not driving, I am traveling.
You are
I am in a
driving,
privately...
Semantics game of traveling versus driving.
I know you're
are in
trying
the
to
driver's
play
seat,
a
you are
game of
operating a motor
contract
vehicle in the
over...
state of- Fail to identify yourself. Yes, sir. You will be taken into custody, transported to the jail. They will identify you.
They actually won't because I do not consent to any searches and seizures. I do not consent to any of this. However, since you're going to violate my rights, I'm going to have the officer fill out my form.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Do you mind rolling down the window?
It's good right here.
All right, Stormtrooper right away with the Colorado State Patrol. The reason I'm contacting you, I didn't see you had a plate.
Yeah, it's on the front. Well, you didn't see it from the backside because you weren't following me. You came from the front.
That's the only reason I'm contacting you.
Okay.
Okay, where are you headed to?
That's none of your concern.
All right, I'll need to see your license, please.
Okay, what crime have I committed?
Like I said, your plate wasn't displayed on the back as it's required by law.
It is actually.
Back bumper.
And is that by law?
Yes, sir.
And where does it state that? And what statute is that?
I'll give you the statute. I'll write it down so you have it.
Okay.
I will need to see your driver's license, please, the registration, and the insurance.
And this is a crime. This is an actual crime. This is a law.
Infraction, sir.
Okay, so without that,
look, I'm not
that's
trying
secondary.
To cause issues.
I'm not trying to either. I'm saying that it's.
Reporting as well.
I am too.
Okay.
Without actually committing a crime, without having been seen, suspected,
It's a
or
traffic
making
infraction, which I have every right to contact you based off of what my job description is. I
And
need to see your driver's
that's
license.
not actually an emergency, and you're using your emergency lights.
To identify yourself?
What's that?
Is there a reason you're refusing to give me any identification?
Because I have not committed a crime, and I have not been suspected
I
of
still
committing
need
an
to see your
actual crime.
information. If
No,
need
you
to
do
speak
not.
With a supervisor, that's fine.
You
Yes,
can call
do.
a supervisor, and we
Are you
will
the
sit here and
registered
wait.
Owner of this vehicle?
You can call a supervisor. You can run the tags. The tags are there. They are.
Vehicle. It's a simple question.
Again, you may run the tags. I'm not identifying myself, and I'm not going to answer your questions. You may call a supervisor and have them come out here.
To identify yourself requires further action. I don't want to do that to you today. I simply pulled
So
you over
today is
because
a
of
stop
the
and
tags.
so Colorado's a stop and ID state now?
Yes, it is, sir.
No, it
It's
is not.
always-
It is not
I
a
need to
stop
see
and
your
ID state.
information,
No, it is
please.
not. Get your supervisor out here.
I will.
Thank you.
Please stay here. Shut it off.
I'm not going anywhere. It's cold. I'm going to leave my heater on. I'm not answering any of your questions.
I understand that. My supervisor's on the phone if you'd like to speak with him.
No, they need to come out here physically.
I understand that, but he's in a different county. I'm going to need you to try to talk on the phone with him. If that's not sufficient, I'll let him know, but he is on the phone right now.
No, I need to be able to see your supervisor here because you had told me this is a stop and ID state, which it's not. So that was a lie, your first one.
You're failing to present any identification, sir. That is an infraction.
No, it is not, because I have not been suspected of committing an actual crime.
Like I told you,
My tag is clearly
displayed.
displayed in the back.
You need to have it mounted.
No, it is not. Show me the law where it states that.
I'll
You
pull
said
that
you were
up.
going
Would
to
you
get
please
it.
Speak with him?
No, I would like to see the law, first of all, that you told me that. And then second of all, I would like your supervisor here, present here.
Give me a few minutes, please. Sarge, do you want to talk to him?
Because right now this is a 4th Amendment and a 14th Amendment violation. You have committed kidnapping.
Revised statute 423202, number plates to be attached.
Okay, that's a Colorado revised statute. You need to show me a law.
Front and the very rear of the vehicle.
Yes, the very front and the very rear. Ask your trooper right now where my tags are, my front and my rear.
He's already been advised.
In the back window is not the rearmost of the vehicle, sir.
That, and what is wrong with my bumper? Ask your trooper what happened to my bumper and what my bumper looks like and why my license plate is not affixed to my bumper.
The ability to mount that plate onto the back.
Negative, I do
can
not.
Show my sergeant via voicemail if you'd like, or via video call, and it's all on video.
So again, show me in the constitutional law, because revised statutes are for government authorities only, and that is
Look, you have every
a
right
Supreme
to be
Court
sovereign,
law.
but you
No,
need to make
you
sure
do
that
not.
You're still abiding by state laws if you're drawing a
State-
vehicle on a publicly
Again,
maintained roadway.
state laws do not apply to a human creator. Those only apply to government authorities only.
Constitutionalist then, sir?
I absolutely, you can call me a constitutionalist because the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. It is the only law which I need to abide by. I have not heard anybody.
Let me explain
Show
what's
me,
going to happen
no,
to
you need to show me an injured party,
There
is
are
what you need to do.
that are en route.
Show me an injured
If you
party.
still decide that you wish to fail to identify yourself,
I don't need to. I've not committed a crime.
you will be removed from your vehicle and you will be transported to the jail
So-
where they can identify you.
So you're saying right now that I'm going to be arrested if I do not present my identification, and that is, again, before you answer this, I need to ensure that you understand that that is a law for you, not me, a law for you. So you're saying you are going to arrest me and violate my 4th Amendment right. Say that again?
The laws of the state of Colorado apply to every driver within this state.
I'm not driving, I am traveling.
You are
I am in a
driving
privately owned
You are
vehicle.
operating a motor vehicle upon a highway in the state of Colorado.
Again, I am in a privately owned vehicle traveling on roadways in which are provided. So
Yes,
you
I
want me
know-
to
I
not...
know you try to play the semantics game of traveling versus driving.
I know
You
you're
are in the
trying to
driver's
play
seat.
a
You are
game of
operating a motor
contract
vehicle in
over...
the state of Colorado, sir.
Again, so you're saying that I am going to be arrested. You're going to violate my 4th Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, if I do not provide identification.
Sir, you have committed a crime in the state of Colorado.
I have not
Traffic
committed a
violation.
crime because I
All you
have
to
clearly
do is
displayed
present a
license
form
plate
of
tags in my
identification to
vehicle.
my
If you
trooper.
listen to him, you
She
hear
is
what he's
probably
trying
not
to
even going
explain
to
to you.
be issuing a citation unless there is a problem with your registration or your insurance or what have you.
Okay, so I can
And
give
more
you...
than likely, you will be on your way.
No,
However, if you do fail to identify yourself, yes, sir, you will be taken into custody, transported to the jail. They will identify you.
They actually won't, because I do
Yes,
not
they
consent to
will.
any searches and seizures. I do not consent to any of this. However, since you're going to violate my rights, I'm going to have the officer fill out my form for her Miranda rights, because
No,
this is...
she is not going to be filling out your form, so your form, so you can try to
That's
try
right.
her in some
Look, it's
kangaroo
simple.
courts.
You
That's
either
not going to
identify
happen,
yourself
sir.
or you don't.
I don't
After you
need it.
Identify yourself. This makes it easy. You can
Okay,
let
you
go.
just need me to identify myself.
That's
Is that
all
it?
I was asking you to do. I need your identification. I need your insurance and your registration.
I'm reaching
and
for
then
my
I'll let you
wallet.
go.
I'm reaching for my wallet, okay?
It's easy.
And can I get your badge number too?
My badge number is 2841, and I'll write it on the paper that I hand you when I'm done.
You asked for ID.
I need your identification.
Stand by. This is my government issued identification.
Do you have a driver's license in Colorado?
I do, but I've not committed a traffic infraction. You asked to run my ID.
Show me
There is my ID.
Last of Anderson, first of Christopher, middle. Hang on just a minute, Sarge. And I know this is a military ID. I also need to see a driver's license. Do you
That's
have
not
it?
what you said. You
You're
just said you
operating-
needed to ID me.
I asked you for a driver's license, a registration, and insurance information. I've
May I have
asked
my
you
ID
multiple
back?
times. May I please see your driver's license?
Next time, specify. Because I have it on recording.
He is the registered owner. If you can please confirm the driving status. See, how hard was that?
It's going to be really difficult after because I'm going to file suit for this.
Thank you, sir.
I need to pull up my insurance on my phone.
That's fine. Why don't you go ahead and do that, please?
Thank you.
If you have any questions, like I said, state statute, if you're going to be driving on public roadways, make it easy for you, okay?
Thank you.
Have a better day.
Am I free to go?
Sorry?
Am I free to go?
Yes, sir, you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day. Can you ask the other trooper to back off? Thank you. I was saying, can you ask them to step back so that I don't hit him? I don't want...
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
In this encounter, the state trooper won on a technicality due to the license plate infraction. However, using arrest coercion immediately for a minor administrative error is a failure of professionalism. Under the standard of Graham v. Connor, police actions must be reasonable. Escalating tension and threatening jail time just because a citizen argues the law, while not unconstitutional under Atwater, reveals a serious lack of de-escalation skills. This leads us to a broader issue: officer discretion versus ego. The line between maintaining order and punishing for bruised pride is dangerously thin. We need police accountability not just to catch criminals, but to ensure those with badges don't turn the streets into their personal courtrooms. Unchecked power will always lead to abuse. Remember the words of Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis: "Government is the potent, the omnipresent teacher. If the government becomes a lawbreaker, it breeds contempt for law." Tonight, the driver made it home, but his trust in justice has been cracked. Who do you think was right? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to ID Refusal to know your rights. Stay safe.